It's your boy, man, ColdHeartedSZN Insights, man. And today we gotta talk about it, bro. We gotta talk about the trending topic, Ja Morant. Ja Morant, man. So, as you can tell, you feel me? If you don't know about the issue or the incident, Ja Morant was on Instagram Live one day, and he was listening to some NBA YoungBoy. You feel me? And he happened to flash his gun while listening to YoungBoy. You feel me? And it went viral all over social media. And it was a lot of things going on with Ja Morant right now, man. Cause he went from flashing his rod on IG Live, and I know another thing, he was accused of, beating up a 17-year-old. They say, he had socked him in his shit, and he had pointed his gun at him too. You know what I'm saying? It was like a little altercation over a basketball game. They say he punched a 17-year-old in his face and pointed a gun at him too. And, it was all over like the social media and all over the news, And then, and then another thing he was accused of was bringing the blick to the, bringing a gun to the bringing a gun to the plane, on a traveling plane, bringing a gun on there. So he got accused of 3 things, and so now he's been suspended for like 50 games, and everybody's talking about it. Like everybody's talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about how Ja Morant flashed his gun on Instagram Live and whatever, and the NBA got to it. The NBA found out. You know what I'm saying? The NBA, of course, they found out, and they did what they did. They suspended him for 50 games, and now it's like the #1 topic right now. Everybody's talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I know Stephen A. Smith, man. Stephen A. Smith spoke about it, saying that there's people watching you, bro. You an NBA star now. You got people watching you. You got people watching you, man. Especially like the feds, the FBI, the feds. They said you got everybody watching you. You feel me? You got everybody watching you. So you gotta just be like you can't do that. That's unacceptable. From Stephen A. Smith. Skip Bayless spoke about it, man. And Skip Bayless to me is just Skip. Skip Bayless is just Skip Bayless. You know what I'm saying? You can't get no more Skip than him. You feel me? So he even came out on the Undisputed, and it was talking about it. But Shannon Sharp. But before I talk about what Skip said, I'm gonna talk about what Shannon said. Shannon Sharp. So Shannon Sharp already had like a few words to say about Ja anyway. Like, you not from the hood, you not hard. You know what I'm saying? You was an NBA player, nigga. Like you not tough. You not from the hood. That's kind of like what Shannon Sharp is saying. You feel me? Now, let me see. I'm about to look up where Ja Morant's from, cause I don't know where he's from. So I'm about to look it up. Where is Ja Morant from? So he's from South Carolina. So yeah, he's from South Carolina. But South Carolina is like that. It's a small town like Sumter, California. South Carolina. I don't know where that's at. It sounds like a little small city. You feel me? But that's just like, you know, that's basically like, you know, what he's saying. Like, you not from here, why you acting like this, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, you know, Morant, you know, he like, I don't know what his feelings were towards that, but, you know, he definitely has something to prove. I can tell you that much. If he's flashing a gun on IG Live, the nigga got something to prove, apparently. You feel me? But now let's move on. Let's move over to Skip, right? Skip Bayless came out on, you know, Undisputed, that comes on TV, and he was just talking about what Ja Morant did. Like, he came out and said that, you know, and asked if Ja Morant was a Crip. You know what I'm saying? If he gangbanging, if he a Crip. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you can see that, you know, Ja Morant done threw up 60s. He done threw up 20s. He done threw up West Side. You know what I'm saying? He done threw up the Crip sign a few times. He done threw 60s up before. He done threw up 20s and all that other shit. He done threw up some gang signs before. You feel me? He done threw up some Crip signs before. So, you know, he was just, you know, Skip Bayless was just wondering, like, you know, is he a Crip? Like, is he want to be a Crip? You know what I'm saying? Was he already a Crip before was he already a Crip before then? Was he already, like, in this gang banging shit before the NBA? You know what I'm saying? So he just wants to know that he just wants to know if he was a Crip or not. I don't know about his Crip affiliations if he is one. You feel me? But that's just something he pointed out there. And Shannon Sharp responded to, like, you know, even if Ja Morant was a Crip, it's like, why would you still want to, you know what I'm saying, affiliate yourself in that? You signed the $250,000 deal. You signed the $250 million deal. You signed the $250 million deal. You know what I'm saying, to play basketball. And it's like, you know, you got this money, so it's like, you know, why would you want to go back into being that? You know, like, cause when most, like, and he also mentioned, you know, like, when most people make it out that environment, they don't want to go back, which is true. But at the same time, you know, some people will never change. You know what I'm saying? Some people will never change if that's how he came up. You feel me? If that's how he came up and that's all he knows, shit. Like, just because he's playing basketball, like, that still might be all he knows. Because as far as we know, shit, there's a lot of real gang bangers. There's a lot of people in the NBA who start off in the streets and transition their way into the NBA. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who started in the streets and who's in the NBA, like the gutter, and they in the NBA and shit. They be throwing it up too. So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, that might be all that he knows. You feel me? But I'm not here to defend him. I'm not like here to defend nobody. I'm just saying, like, you know, like, even though you out that environment, sometimes you just will never leave it. Shit, hold on. But nah, hold on. Why this shit came in? But nah, basically, like, you know, everybody got they feelings towards it. Everybody got like they feelings towards it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got like they mixed feelings. You got people that's defending Ja, then you got people that's saying, you know, that's holding them accountable. But me personally, like I said, man, because there's so many ways to look at this situation, especially now, you know, with the NBA going at them. Because really, if you look at it, everybody's going at him. You know, everybody's going at him. Now, there's some people that's coming to his defense, you know, because I remember looking at a post, you know, Paul Pierce actually tweeted, you know, we do it with rappers. You know what I'm saying? Rappers, they gonna show their guns with a beam on it. They gonna talk about what they did, and they gonna, you know, they gonna flash guns in music videos, you know? And, you know, rappers been doing it for a long time, and, you know, there's been cases and scenarios where people ain't did nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? You can see somebody, you know, from Chicago or from like, you know, or even from like Memphis, these different cities, LA, you know, they flashing guns saying what they'll do to somebody, this, that, and the third. And it's like, even though like rappers are starting to now get locked up for that shit, for a long time, you know, we was letting that shit happen. We weren't reporting to the police. Police weren't doing nothing about it. And you know, he was saying like, you know, we let rappers do it. You know, why we getting on an NBA player for flashing a gun when everybody else do it? You know, and like I said, there's people that came to his defense. Stephon Jackson said, Stephon Jackson was like, hey, you know, you made a mistake. And I feel like, you know, Stephon Jackson is just trying to, I feel like he's holding him accountable, but he's also like, put this a little bit closer. Not like it like that. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. My bad, y'all. But also saying like, you know, now you gotta move. Now you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Now you gotta fix what you did. So Paul Pierce is coming to his defense. Stephon Jackson is holding him accountable, which a lot of people are going at him. And now, you know, Ja Morant is being investigated by the police in Colorado because I believe he was in Colorado when he posted that live, or when he went live and flashed the gun. You know, so there's many ways to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not holding him accountable, and I'm not defending him. You know, because there's so many ways you can look at it. You know what I'm saying? But for the people like Paul Pierce who's defending Ja Morant, he has a point. Because, you know, there are people who flash guns in music videos, who flash guns on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really see nothing happen to them. So it's like, you know, why, you know, would we pinpoint and criminalize Ja Morant for flashing a gun? And then at the same time, Stephon Jackson made a point too, like, you know, you in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? This is a different category, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to set a better example for, you know, what it is, what you're doing. Now you gotta just notice, and you know, and like I said, Stephon Jackson wasn't going at him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't, cause you know everybody make mistakes. The nigga young. We probably like, Ja Morant is about like he's like a couple years. He's like probably 3 or 4 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody make mistakes when they're young. I made mistakes. People made mistakes. And people in the NBA that made mistakes too. You feel me? So, you know, there's so many ways to look at it and shit. You feel me? So it's kind of crazy right there, like how they going at him. But then again, you know, it is consequences to everything you do. You know, there are consequences to everything that you do. So, you know, I feel like, you know, you just got to pay the price for the consequences, you know, like he's currently being investigated by the Colorado police, and everybody's just going at him about it with it. You feel me? So, I mean, personally, man, I feel like if you not in that category, I'm like, everybody gotta have a strap on them, because, you know, everybody getting killed. Nobody's really fighting no more. Everybody's shooting, stabbing, whatever they doing. That's what they doing now. Ain't nobody fighting. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you gotta just keep it on you. But at the same time, it's like, you know, if you don't flash it, you know what I'm saying? And this is not me holding Ja Morant accountable, and this is not me, you know, defending him, because there's two arguments. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, man, you know, it is what it is, really. You know, like I said, I hope I hope he learns from it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're, at the end of the day, when you're like up here, you feel me? There's just certain things that's accepted, and there's other things that's not accepted. And you know, one of the things John Morant did really wasn't accepted in the NBA. So, you know, it is what it is, man. I just hope, man. I just you know, hope for the best for John Morant in the situation. I just hope for him the best because, you know, he did what everybody else do. He did what everybody else did. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be flashing they blicks and they rods and shit on the gram, on the internet all the time. You feel me? And we don't really see too much happening with them, you know? So, like I said, man, y'all drop y'all comments, man. Y'all drop y'all comments in the comment section. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Y'all let me know if he should have flashed that gun, or if he should have just, you know, kept it private. You know, just drop y'all comments in the comment section below. Let me know what it is, man. Y'all be sure to follow the kid, man. Cold-Hearted Visuals. I got the insights on there. Main page, the ColdHeartedSZN. Twitter, ColdHeartedSZN. SZN. Don't spell out the whole season. SZN. You feel me? So, yeah, man. And we gonna talk about the next video. And we out.